When measuring marketing ROI, local advertisers use a combination of gut and data. But which one is winning right now? We'll find out in this episode.
Welcome to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, a quick dive into practical insights to help your marketing work harder for your business. Today's episode is brought to you by Local Scope.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, where we talk about marketing as it pertains to local businesses and frequently how that pertains to local media companies and agencies. It's a whole local thing we're doing here. That's why we have this incredibly fancy set. Incidentally, I drew that. That's supposed to be a gut. Did that from memory. Not that I've seen a gut. And this is data. Anyway, like I said, local advertising, local marketing. Subscribe, comment, like, click, do all the things you know you should do. But this episode is going to be part 2 of some of the findings we got out of our last survey about SMB ROI, or more specifically, marketing ROI. Last time we talked about how much local advertisers think they're spending, if they're underspending, overspending, and what they would spend money on. This time, we're going to get a little bit more into the ROI measurement side, shall we? Hate to erase such good artwork. Well, here you go. We specifically asked local businesses, would you say your company relies more on gut or on data when determining if a campaign worked? 38% said data, 57% said gut. There's a gotcha here. Those were the numbers back when we did this survey in 2022. I don't know if you're keeping up with the times, but it's 2026. So have those numbers changed in 4 years? A tad. 52% now say they rely on data, and 45% say they rely more on gut. This is a real maturity moment. 4 years is fast for a behavior shift this big. I think it means that SMBs are asking better questions. Not, did I feel like it worked, but can you show me it worked? That's a different kind of marketer. It sets the bar higher for everybody. But here's the thing, wanting data, getting useful data are two different things. So we asked about the tools that local advertisers are actually using to find this data, and well, they go up. So we did ask, what types of tools or subscriptions does your company use to measure ROI? But the top 3 answers up here. Number 1, cited by 47%, Google Analytics, which is fine. Tells you what happened on your website. I get it. Number 2, 41% said social media tools. That's a pretty big bucket, I understand. Still worth it. Now you're measuring your social pages. Oh, okay, awesome. Look at what came in number 3. Spreadsheets. 34% spreadsheets. The spreadsheet tells you whatever you put into it. Each one is okay by its own. The trouble is they don't talk to each other. You got a tool for each channel and a customer journey that crosses all of them. So you end up with 3 reports that each tell a slice of the story, and nobody's telling you the whole thing. And I can kind of prove it's a pain point because we asked, thinking about the past 3 years, do you feel ROI measurement has gotten easier or harder? 30% of local advertisers say it's gotten harder. And when we ask why, and I'm reading, more channels and more fragmentation make attribution challenging. Customer journeys are non-linear and messy. So fragmentation and attribution are the main problems. Of course they are. You can't see across islands you built yourself. But we are living in 2026, the era of AI. AI can make it all better, right? Kind of. Maybe. Eventually. Sure. Let's see what local advertisers are saying about AI when it comes to MROI. So AI for MROI, I think. So has your company used AI tools to improve marketing performance or ROI? 36% said yes. Side note, that number grew a little bit when you looked at just local advertisers who say they have an ROI system in place. But when we asked if AI improved their confidence in measuring ROI, you know how many of them said, yeah, it increased my confidence? 20%. 39% said it's too soon to tell, and another 39% said no change. This is a really kind of honest stat here. Fair amount of local advertisers are using AI, but they can't confidently say it's helping them measure it yet. So they're not pretending it is. That's mature. It goes back to making more decisions on data than gut. Now, the use case where AI is helping right now, ad creative and copywriting. But where it's not helping so much is connecting those islands. So what would change in your measurement if you could connect those islands? If your tools could talk to each other? That's the question to ask before you buy the next tool or hire the next vendor or sign up for the next AI subscription. You get the idea. A lot of local advertisers have matured in the last 4 years. They are relying more on data, but AI hasn't built all the bridges yet. So here's where all of this lands. Local advertisers are asking better questions, but you just don't have the answers yet. And that, my friends, is the word for 2026. Meanwhile, I'm going to work on improving my rendering of internal organs.